In this video, I'm pressing the button reset. I'm forsaking my proclivities, renouncing on my vices to seize mastery on the mundane tasks of life while still seeing the beauty in it and still letting myself engage in the rêverie to, as David Lynch would say, catch the fish, the ideas of the world, mold them into mine. To catch the fish, we must keep the water clean and buy good quality fresh worms. To start engaging in the so-called clearing of the waters, I fed the cats and gave myself a cup of hot water. I went into the bathroom to commence the day's preparations, did some minimal makeup, and transformed my spots into charm. A spot is an opportunity to compose new constellations on your face. Here I'm using my brown eyeliner. I adorned myself with a white shirt and faux leather pants. This could very well be my preferred choice of clothing. I then started preparing a substantious breakfast and took a ginger shot, maintaining an impassive visage. I then took a seat to eat my meal in silence. I had pasta crowned with tuna and a rich sprinkle of parsley. Yes, this was my breakfast, and it kept me full for 5 hours. I've been in a hat mood these days, so I put on my chic hat, my foulard, and my painted leather jacket for some reading at the seaside. While I called the lift, I realized I still had some sand on my sleeve from the day before, and I thought that was quite poetic. I decided to have a mute day, a rest from the compulsive phone checking, the relentless information seeking, a mute day, hence the absence of camera talk, a mute day to keep the water still, to see the fish. It's revelatory to see that before doing this voiceover, I had quite a clear mind for the whole day. I abstained myself from talking even on the phone. I didn't talk to anyone in person, and now that I'm explaining my actions and vocalizing things, I feel more agitated, and I feel myself, my mind being more turbulent and shaky. This is why I'm working on compelling speech, using gripping imagery and intentionality. Shortly after my arrival, it started raining. Not hard, but I could see the drops of rain on my pages, which was also poetic. So I went to sit at a cafe and enjoyed my book from there. I also noticed how beautiful this hand position was, and really took the time to appreciate the hands that we have and how they are formulated, let's say. They're the perfect tools to hold and make and create. On my way home, I stopped by the supermarket to buy some cucumbers, and I was just charmed at this peculiar combination of objects, and it made me reflect on how it's so easy to make life more whimsical with the simple objects that we have. It reminds me of how dreams are constructed. I then came back home and greeted the whiskered wanderers and got into placing the cucumbers on the table. It was an interesting matter because I placed them on, the fruit platter at first, and then I thought maybe I'll place them standing up in the cup, but then I wondered if the cat would nibble at it, so then I put it back on the fruit platter, and so it was. Then I said hi to the other lovely kitty. Hi, sweetie. After that, I sat down for some work. The work in question, proper reset tasks, eliminating the superfluous, eradicating clutter, and with each deleted email and photo organized into folders, my being seemed to get lighter. Around 2 hours later, my computer needed a restart, and I decided to take a break, put on a cycle of laundry, a hot water bottle for my lovely little stomach, and I started making a meal which turned out to be dinner, an early dinner. It was a chickpea salad with lentils and carrots, oranges, olive oil, lemon. Here is me munching on a carrot, as it's one of my favorite sounds in the world. I took the time to plate things beautifully. I think you really enjoy your meal more when you put some time into making things a little bit more delicate. And my cat came to eat with me. I then cleaned everything and tidied. Here I am marching with my peanut butter for some courage. I was resolute to finish decluttering my email. When that was finalized, I listened to David Lynch's The Art of Life, which is where I took the idea of the fish and catching the ideas of the world. I really recommend. This was quite grounding as a documentary. And then I set out to do some leather painting for a project that I'd like to keep within the sweet obscurity, so to say, untouched by the eyes of others until it is finalized. I will be revealing more and more as the videos continue weekly, but I will not say any more for now. And with that, I'm going to love and leave you. I thank you for watching. And dear friend, in the meanwhile, I bid you farewell, and I will see you again soon. This is next day me, and this is just a confession. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. No, I'm just kidding. But I gotta be honest. The whiskered wonder doesn't come from me. It comes from ChatGPT. I'm a little bit embarrassed about using ChatGPT because it's became a bit mainstream. But I'm making an effort for my vocabulary. You know, sometimes when I'm looking for words, I ask ChatGPT, but we gotta find them in books. It's just that ChatGPT is faster. I just have to confess.